Everyone's talking about AI, but most people and even most companies are still only at level one. Now, using ChatGPT doesn't automatically means that you've adopted AI. At this point, almost everyone is using ChatGPT. Employees at work, students in schools, your friends, your neighbors, and even the kids. They're using the tool already. It's everywhere now. But using AI tools is not the same as AI adoption. Real adoption, on the other hand, is a progression. And whether you are a developer, a founder, student, or an enterprise team, you might be somewhere on this pyramid right now. At level one, we use AI as a tool. At level two, we do some integration and we are using AI as a component. At level three, we give some autonomy and AI becomes an agent. And level four, that's the physical embodiment. So we are talking about robotics, drones, and some autonomous machinery such as autonomous cars. Now, in this video, I'll help you identify where you are at this pyramid, and I'll also tell you the reason why some of the teams fail because they jump too early to the level. All right. So to dig deeper into it, I would like you to think about building a robot. At level one, you give it brain and senses. So with that, it have the capability to see, hear, read, respond, and think. And that is actually level one, which is AI as a tool. You send the message, it will respond to you on demand. That simple. And of course, that is where most people are actually using AI right now. So ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and this is of course the wildest reach as well. And if you think about it, it's already a powerful tool. It's accessible, and for most use cases, it's still underutilized because not all of the people are actually have the capability to understand how these tools are actually working. So most of them are just thinking that it's magic, it's understanding me, but that's not the case. Moving on to level two. Level two, you give it hands. Okay? So when the robot have the hands, you can open the drawer, can send a message, push a button, and that is basically connecting your AI to the system. And that is AI as a component. So in this level, AI is embedded into software, workflows, and products. And that is where you hear about RAG pipelines, function calling, the AI SDKs of all other vendors such as Anthropic, OpenAI, LangChain, and Vercel. And of course, at this level, the reach is basically broad. There are a lot of people working on it, but not that much right now. And of course, we can see that enterprise teams are also doing some building at this level. Now, the key takeaway is that at level two, if there is something that the AI is doing on the system, then that means it's already in level two because at level one, we are just like talking to the AI. But at level two, it's doing some actions already. Moving on to level three, you give it feet. Okay, so you can see here our image. It's almost complete. The robot have the hands, the feet, and the head. So with the robot having the feet, it can have the autonomy to walk to its space. So you can think about the physical world. You are basically giving AI the computer, the skills, and the tools, and that is AI as an agent at level three. So at this level, you just have to give it goals. and then automatically it will plan, it acts and adapts by its own. And that is where we heard about like agentic AI, the multi-agent and the computer usage, and some of the tools that we can already seen from the internet are the Claude Cowork, OpenClaw, Hermes, Crew AI, and LangGraph. And of course, this level three is actually appears to be the most like advanced application of AI, because AI can actually not just do things, but it will act as your colleague, your personal assistant, or it can also be an employee already. And the reach right now is still emerging, and there are frontier teams that actually working on it. And even some AI native organization they built from scratch with this AI agent. And yeah, the thing to take note at level three is that when we give AI some autonomy, it can move its feet, it can walk around the room, then it has the full autonomy. Then that's level three AI as an agent. And lastly, we have level four. You give it a body, and as what you can see here, we have robotics, the drones, the autonomous cars, and some autonomous machinery. We integrate AI into some physical systems, and that is already level four. Right now, we can see that there are only few companies that is actually specializing on this application or adoption. To name a few, we have Tesla, we have Boston Dynamics, and Sanctuary AI. And this is, of course, the reach is specialized only. Some from Frontier AI Labs that is doing some adoption, so they are only a few adopters, so they are the early adopters right now. And yeah, at this level, AI don't just live inside our digital world. AI already have some physical body that they can act on the physical world. As AI becomes more powerful, one thing is important at every single level: the trust and security. Not just trust and not just security, should be both. Because a lot of AI projects fail for one reason: they build the trust alone. They trust the model, they trust the automation, they trust the agent, they trust the system to behave correctly, but they forget security. No guardrails, no permission, no validation, authentication, monitoring, no boundaries. And that's where things break. The key takeaway is that the higher you go into the AI adoption, from tools, integration, autonomous agents, and physical embodiment, the more dangerous blind trust becomes. So remember this: trust without security is recklessness, and security without trust is useless. You need both together, because the future of AI won't be built by the companies that move the fastest. It will be built by the ones people can safely trust. And yeah, that's it for this AI adoption framework, and we will discuss more on the next video.